Welcome back, everybody. Today we are taking a look at the Gerber Ghoststrike. This is another Gerber knife that I have that I'd like to share with you guys. So I've had this for several years and it hasn't really seen a whole lot of use lately, but I will say that I actually really like this knife. So to start off with some specs here, as you can see, it measures almost 7 inches long. The cutting blade, the cutting section of it is about 2 3/4 of an inch. It is a relatively thin knife, and you've got rubberized, kind of textured grip. The steel is 420 HC. See it right there? And it is made in Portland, Oregon, is what's on the knife. I think it's cool. Gerber, some of their knives are made overseas, and then they have some of their knives that are made here in the States. So I think it's cool that you've got a USA made knife. Next, you've got the sheath, and this sheath is a polymer sheath, and it's really kind of a cool sheath. And I really like it. It goes with the knife very well. I like the black color scheme. I think it looks very, very cool, very sleek. So to kind of go over some of the functions, one of my favorite things about this sheath is you can index the knife in either direction. So you can have it this way or you can have it that way. And how they do this is they've got these two locking bars and pins that kind of flex in the sheath, and you can see they've got metal pins in here, and when you go to draw, kind of pops out, and you can see right there is where the knife indexes in the sheath with those points. So it's a very, very positive click. It's got plenty of retention. I've never had an issue with this knife coming out. It takes quite a bit to get the knife to come out. So retention is fantastic. I really like how modular this sheath is. You can move these belt loops around. When I was carrying it, I like to mount it horizontal on my belt, kind of on my back, so I could just reach behind my back and pull it out. You could put your belt loops up here, or you could do it down here and go vertical. And I suppose maybe you could do some sort of diagonal, maybe, if that works. But I like that you've got these rivets. You can use these rivets in different slots to mount it in different ways as well. So yeah, it's a great knife. It's been sharp. Again, I haven't really used it a whole lot lately. Still, relatively new. Hadn't seen a whole lot of use. I have carried it a bit, but yeah, it's sharp. I love the size of it. Just it's got the perfect amount of handle for me to grip. I love the drop point style knives. I can really do some fine work with this knife, and it's not overly long blade either. So I feel like this would make a really great EDC fixed blade. You could easily mount this to belts. You can easily mount it to backpacks. So I feel like it gives you lots of flexibility, and just it being a very thin, lightweight knife as well. Makes it perfect for EDC. You also got a hole here for any sort of lanyards you want to add as well. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have a Ghoststrike? What other knives, fixed blade knives, do you think stack up and compared to these Gerber Ghoststrikes? And also, do you know why they discontinued them? Curious to hear what you guys have to say. Till next time.